Chile's opposition on Wednesday moved to impeach the country's president, Sebastian Pinera, for the controversial sale of a mining company through a firm owned by his children, which appeared in the Pandora Papers leaks.
Here's a summary of the article.
Chile's opposition on Wednesday moved to impeach the country's president, Sebastian Pinera, for the controversial sale of a mining company through a firm owned by his children, which appeared in the Pandora Papers leaks, a congressman said. Pinera used his office for personal business, said Congressman Tomás Hirsch when presenting the accusation in the lower house of Congress, the first step in the impeachment process that could last for several weeks. The move comes after the Chilean Public Prosecutor's Office opened an investigation on October 8 into the claims surrounding the sale in 2010, during Pinera's first term in office, of the Dominga Mining Company. That investigation was prompted by the Pandora Papers leaks, a vast trove of reports on the hidden wealth of world leaders researched by the International Consortium of Journalists. One of the richest men in Chile, Pinera has denied the claims, saying when the investigation was opened that he had full confidence that the courts, as they have already done, will confirm there were no irregularities and also my total innocence. Now Chile's Chamber of Deputies, controlled by the opposition, will have to decide whether to approve or reject the indictment, a vote that will take place the first week of November, congressional sources explained to AFP. If it receives the green light, the case would pass to the Senate, which would have to act as a jury to seal Pinera's fate. The Pandora Papers linked Pinera to the 2010 sale of Dominga through a company owned by his children, to businessman Carlos Delano, a close friend of the president, for $152 million.
This post received a score of 1300, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Nepotism. A game only the family can play.
Not even nepotism. Corruption. Shell games.
Corrupted.
From the very start.
Rich people are universally unscrupulous. That's why they're rich. Surprise. Motherfuckers.
I know nothing of Chilean politics. Is this anything like in the US where if a minority opposition moves to do anything it's completely irrelevant since they aren't the majority?
Democracies tend to work like that, especially for something as big as impeachment. Congress is currently a hodgepodge of shifting alliances, as the major center-left bloc crumbled in the last elections, and a lot of populists entered the scene. The most stable one has a plurality of 45%, and it's the political bloc of the current government that nonetheless is very divided. Party directives would be to back the sitting president despite his unpopularity. However, even their presidential candidate decided to take a hit and lend his support. Chances are it's going to flop, but the opposition parties will attempt it anyway. General elections are next month after all.
Reality check. The impeachment won't go anywhere. Chile's elections are next month, so it makes for good political theater and distracts from how horrible all the candidates are.
Next year's election all over the world will be hopefully very positive. In South America you got Chile, Colombia and Brazil. I am hopeful the left will be in control of more presidency.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.